Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 6. Last episode, Freebooters took a hard loss against the Sandcats in the battle of division leaders as we fell 11-5 as Winnie Noel got shelled by the Sandcats offense, hitting 3 home runs off of the ace, and then Tater Mustard gave up 2 of his own in relief. Today we're going to come into another non-division contest against the Blowfish. We come in at 6-3, Blowfish coming at 5-4. We're still in the division lead as the Moose lost. Blowfish coming in second place in their division, looking to run down the Sandcats. Here's the pitching matchup. Dante Dupole on the hill for the Blowfish once again. He almost always seems to be the pitcher when the Blowfish face us. Dupole 0-1 with an 0.82 ERA and a 1.18 whip on the year. And Pat Griffin will oppose him, the second-year pitcher, 1-0, 5.73 ERA, and a 1.27 whip. Here's a look at the lineup for today's game. It's Christopher Woody leading off at third, followed by the DH Stump Pitts, captain. He's locked in. And it's first baseman Harsh McFreddy locked in. He's batting third. Batting fourth is shortstop Hester Reliable. Batting fifth in the lineup is catcher Everett Ho. Still not fully healed from his tweaked groin injury, but the injury is not hampering his ability, so he's getting the chance to play as Freeman is tense. Batting sixth is center fielder Nico Jennings. Batting seventh is right fielder Dominic Burnside. He is locked in. Batting eighth is left fielder Martin Polbean, and batting ninth at second base is Eduardo Electro, getting the start today over Cole Salmon, who is rattled. Let's jump into the action here and see how things will go. Alright, we're back going home against in Lafayette Corner. We've been flip-flopping home and away games here the past couple of games. We're due for another home game here. Let's see how things go. Blowfish are the last team we have not played in the other division this season. There is still one more non-division matchup this year in the season finale against the Sawtee due to a schedule glitch. So we play the Sawtee twice this year. Normally we only play teams out of the division once. Alright, here's the lineup. Velos, Stanley, and Duran do up against Griffin. Leading off is the veteran dancer Velos in her 6th year, second with the Blowfish. Spent the first 4 years of her career with us, hitting .351 with 6 RBIs on the season. Here's Griffin's numbers on the year. Pat Griffin is 1-0 with a 5.73 ERA and a 1.27 whip. Got the win last time out on the mound. He's given up 9 runs and 7 of them earned in 2 starts. Totaling 11 innings. He went 6 innings last time he came out. First start he only lasted 5. 11 hits given up, 1 of them a homer. He has walked 3 and struck out 8. Batting average against .239 here on the season. And here's the lineup for the Blowfish. After Velos, it's the shortstop Elvis Stanley. He is locked in. Then it's DH Owen Duran in his 2nd year with the Blowfish. Batting fourth is left fielder Filet Jones. He is on fire. Batting fifth is catcher Harry Backman. Batting sixth is first baseman Kobe Kingman. Batting seventh is third baseman Runda Third, who is tense. Batting 8th is right fielder Rod 4th, and batting 9th and 10th is second baseman Sloop Whoopity. Alright, Griffin's ready. Let's get it on as Velos is up first. Hard ground at the middle to short. Reliable dives and cuts it off. He hurries and fires. In time to get Velos. Nice play. 1 down. Got to bring up shortstop Elvis Stanley, who's locked in, hitting .324. 2 homers and 6 RBIs here in the 2-hole today. First pitch fastball caught the letters 0-1. Change it middle in, fouled off by Stanley, 0-2. Fastball up and away is outside, 1-2. Curveball down in the way, grounded to second. Right at Electro, he'll field it cleanly, 2 down. And now to bring up DH Owen Duran, hitting .306, 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year for the 2nd-year Blowfish member. Fastball down, ball 1. Change up away, grounded up the middle to short. Reliable fields it, he'll fire. In time, that's a 1-2-3 inning for Griffin to start the game as he has 3 groundouts to his credit. Bottom 1, Woody, Pitts, and McFreddy do up against Dupole. Third baseman Christopher Woody leads off, hitting .457. 2 homers, 13 RBIs here in the season. Here's a look at Dupole's starts here on the year. Dupole, in his 2 starts, is 0-1. He has an ERA under 1 at 0.82, a whip just over 1 at 1.18. He's given up 4 runs, only 1 of them earned in his 2 starts. He has thrown 11 innings, same as Griffin. Average of about 5 1/3, 5 2/3. 8 hits given up. He's given up 5 walks, struck out 14, and his batting average against is only a .190. So a very dominant year for Dupol. He just has not gotten any run support to speak of in his 2 starts when it's his turn to pitch. Let's see if we can do that to him here today. Dupol gets ahead 0-1. Curveball down and in is pulled to third, right at Runda. She'll make the play, 1 down. Gonna bring up Stump Pitts, the DH. Captain batting in the 2 slot today. He's locked in, hitting .512. 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. He's contact versus right-hander active against Dupol. Pass slider inside misses, ball 1. Change-up low, 2-0. Change-up down and away, called a strike, 2-1. Curveball's inside from Dupol, 3-1 the count to Stump. Slider at the knees is skied to center field. This should be an easy play for Velos. Makes the catch, 2 down. Now to bring up first baseman Harsh McFreddy. He's locked in, hitting .333. 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Went 3 for 3 last game and also walked. Change up low, ball 1. Change up in there at the knees, 1-1. Curveball hangs. McFreddy lines that in the left center gap. That's going to roll all the way to the deepest part of the park as giving chase is Velos. Rounding first, looking for 2 is McFreddy. Throw in is late. It is a 2-out double for McFreddy as he puts himself in scoring position for Reliable. Shortstop batting 4th today is hitting .389, 2 homers, 13 RBIs on the year. Has power versus right-hander and low pitch active here against Dupol. Looking to come up with a clutch 2-out RBI. Curveball inside misses, ball 1. Fastball is just outside, 2-0 the count. Curveball down and in is turned on and skied to right center field, going after it 4th. He calls off Velos and makes the catch to end the inning. 2-out hit for the Freebooters is stranded by Dupol to the 2nd. We're still scoreless. Jones, Backman, and Kingman do up against Griffin. Here's left fielder Filet Jones. He's on fire, batting in the cleanup slot today for the Blowfish, hitting .348, 3 homers, and 7 RBIs. He ties that up 1-1 as he fouls off the curveball. You see him up and away, called a ball just outside. 2-1 the count. Change it down and away, way out in front of it is Jones. 2-2 the count. Fastball up and in, chases it high, strike 3. First punch out today for Griffin as he sets down Jones. 1 down. Now to bring up Harry Backman, the catcher, hitting .258. 1 homer, 6 RBIs here in the 5th slot today for the Blowfish. First pitch change up at the knees is low, ball 1. Griffin now locked in here after 4 straight batters retired to start the game. Behind 2-0 to Backman. Fastball at the knees, fouled off, 2-1. Change it down and the way is low, 3-1. Fastball up and in, line to third. Woody leaps, knocks it down as it ricochets to Reliable, but he can't field it. It's an infield single for Backman. He'll be on at first with 1 down with the first hit for the Blowfish. I'll bring up the first baseman Kobe Kingman. Batting in the 6th slot today, only hitting a .111 this year with 4 RBIs. Not a great year for Kingman. In his 2nd year with the Blowfish, coming over from the Beowulfs. First pitch grounded to third, right at Woody. He fires the second one. Electro to first. Double play. 5-4-3 around the horn, and we get out of the inning. 1 hit for the Blowfish, but it's immediately erased on a double play ball. Bottom 2. We're still scoreless. Ho, Jennings, and Burnside do up against Dupol. Here's catcher Everett Ho batting 5th today. First game back since his groin injury. Hitting .500 with 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the season. Has outside pitch active here. First pitch fastball is high, ball 1 from Dupol. Slider middle of the plate, turned on by Ho, hit pretty deep left center field. Going back, Velos to the warning track, to the wall. Looks up, it is gone. Home run, Everett Ho. Cannonball coming at ya. 3rd home run of the year for Ho, and that makes it a 1-0 lead for the Freebooters as we draw first blood. Dupol hung him a slider and he paid the price. I'll bring up the 6-hitter center fielder Nico Jennings, hitting .500 on the year with 4 homers, 18 RBIs. Swung late at a heater at the knees, 0-1. Chased it below the knees, dribbler to short. Stanley barehands and fires, in time, 1 down. I'll bring up Dominic Burnside, the right fielder, batting 7th today. He's locked in, hitting .523. 10 RBIs on the year. He also has contact versus right-hander active here against Dupol. Strike at their letters away, 0-1. Fastball at the knees. Burnside drives it right center field. He got under it, though. Over forward Velos. She'll make the catch. 2 down. Now to bring up the 8-hitter, left fielder Martin Polbean, hitting .436, 1 homer, 6 RBIs for the third-year player. Fastball at the letters is popped up on the first pitch out in front of the plate. Out for it, Backman. He calls off Dupole and makes the catch to end the inning. Freebooters, though, draw first blood as Dupole makes a mistake of hanging a slider to Effort Ho over the middle of the plate, and he cashes in with a solo home run, his third of the year. 1-0 Freebooters to the third, fourth, and Whoopity due up against Griffin. Here's third baseman run to third. She's 10th right now, hitting .237, 2 homers and 7 RBIs here in the 7th slot for the Blowfish. Fastball inside, check swing, ball 1. Ball down and away, check swing low, 2-0. You see him up and away, outside, 3-0. Run in the driver's seat here, and Griffin's going to give her a 4-pitch walk here to start the inning as she just never takes the bat off her shoulder. Leadoff woman on him. That'll bring up right fielder Rod Forth, hitting 8th in the lineup today for the Blowfish, hitting .300 with 3 RBIs this year. Third, always a threat to run over there at first. First pitch curveball at the knees, fouled off by Forth, 0-1. Pick off, nothing doing. Runner gets back. Fastball up and in, line to left center field, giving chase Jennings. He's not going to get there, and that'll be a base hit. Runner holds at second. First and second with none down here. His Forth is 1 for 1. That'll bring up 9-hitter Sloop Whoopity. The second baseman is 10th right now, hitting $161. 1 homer, 5 RBIs this year. Pick off the second, nothing doing. First pitch 2-seamer high, taken, ball 1. Fastball down, check swing at the knees, 1-1. Griffin no longer locked in after the single. Bunt for Whoopity right in front of the plate. Throw to third by Ho is in time, and the sacrifice bunt fails. Whoopity safe on the fielder's choice, though. 1 down. Gonna bring up Velos, 0 for 1 today. Fastball middle in, fouled back by Velos, 0-1. Pick off the second, nothing doing. Griffin keeping his eye there on Forth. 2-seamer down and in. It's a double steal. Throw going to second for Whoopity. In time to nail him as Ho picked the right runner to throw. 2 down, runner at third now with an 0-2 count. For Forth, his steal is successful. Second attempt of the year, he's 2 for 2. For Whoopity, that is his first attempt. He fails. 0 for 1. 0-2 count coming to Velos. Ball down and away. Chase it in the dirt. Strike 3 swinging. Good catch by Ho to secure it. And that's the second punch out for Griffin as that ends the inning with the runner stranded at third. Good pitching from Pat to get out of that jam. Bottom 3, we're still up 1-0. Electro leads off, followed by the top of the lineup, Woody and Pitts. Electro leading off, the shortstop hitless this year. 0 for 3. Still looking for his first hit of the season. Let me verify that real quick. Yeah, he is 0 for 3 in 2 games played this season. Change it low, ball 1. Heater high, misses, 2-0 the count to Electro. Fastball up and in, fisted to right field, off the diving Whoopity's glove. It's going to be a base hit as Electro beats it out. Good effort by Whoopity, just couldn't secure it. That'll bring up Woody, 0 for 1 today. Strike at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Pick off to first, nothing doing as it's a low throw, but Kingman there to secure it. Fastball in there, 0-2, the count to Woody. Runner goes, slider at the knees, fouled off by Woody as he's just early. Stays alive though, 0-2. Fastball down and in, line in the hole to short, diving is Stanley on the hopper. He'll cut it off, he'll fire to first, in time to get Woody 1 down on the fielder's choice. Electro to second on the play, and that will bring up this 2-hitter Pitts with the RBI chance. DH 0 for 1 today. Fastball high, misses, ball 1. Strike at the knees on the heater, 1-1 the count. Fastball high, 2-1 the count to Pitts. Change up at the knees, hit through the middle, and that's a base hit. Rounding third is going to be Electro as he draws the throw, but he will retreat to third as we know Velos has a good arm, having played with us for 4 years. Runners at the corners here for McFreddy, 1 for 1 with the double. Pitts now 1 for 2 after that single. Fastball high, misses to McFreddy, ball 1. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Pitts gets back. Worrying about the steal over there. Fastball up, hard rip up the middle on the ground as it gets past the diving Whoopity into right center field. Base hit for McFreddy, and he drives in the Electro from third. 2-0 Freebooters. 2 on, 1 down for Reliable. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch of the knees, driven deep left center field. That's a fastball hit high, hard, and it is gone. Home run, Hesto Reliable. His third of the year. Cannonball coming at you as we take a 5-0 lead as it's a 4-run swing in the inning. Got to bring up Everett Ho, 1 for 1 today with a home run. Solo shot back in the second inning. On a hanging slider by Dupole, who's now tense as he throws the first pitch changeup in the dirt. Fastball away, misses, 2-0 the count. Fastball up, hit hard in the one hopper to second. Whoopity fields it cleanly, 2 down. Now to bring up center fielder Nico Jennings, 0 for 1 today. Curveball away, lined up the middle, over the diving Whoopity's glove in the right center field. It's a bloop base hit. First hit today for Jennings, he's 1 for 2. Now we'll activate Steeler for the center fielder. Burnside up, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. Pick off the first on the first pitch, before the first pitch. Jennings gets back. Curveball down at the knees. Burnside turns on it, hits it deep left center field. Did he get enough of it? Not quite as it hits off the top of the wall, but Jennings was running on the play. He's going to make it around third. He will score easily on the double by Burnside. It is 6-0 Freebooters as Burnside's locked in once again. 11th RBI of the year for Burnside on that double. Now to bring up Polbean, left fielder 0 for 1 today. He too flew out his first time up, as Dupole is now rattled here after giving up his 5th run in the inning. Change up away, called a strike, 0-1. Curveball away, 1-1. Change fastball up and away, called a strike, 1-2. Slider at the knees, Polbean fisted in the right field. That's a base hit as it's over the diving Kingman's glove. Rounding third and holding is Burnside as he draws the throw from fourth. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Electro, who started the inning with a single. We have batted around here as the Freebooters are having themselves a good inning. First pitch fastball up and away, caught the corner, 0-1 the count to Eduardo. Hanging curveball is skied to center field as he just misses that. Should be an easy play for Velos, and that finally ends the inning here. Freebooters, though, get 5 runs here on a good amount of hits, and a walk, I believe, was thrown in there as well. Not sure. 8 away, 5 runs give us a 6-0 lead here to the 4th as we break it open. Stanley, Duran, and Jones do up against Griffin. Stanley 0 for 1 as Griffin is locked in again after another scoreless inning. Grounder to third on the second pitch. Woody cuts it off and fires in time to get Stanley, 1 down. Gonna bring up Duran, 0 for 1 today. First pitch curveball down and in is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in, inside, 1-1. Change up and away is outside, 2-1 the count from Griffin. 2-seamer down, fouled off by Duran as he stays alive, 2-2 the count. Fastball down and away, fouled off, still 2-2. Change up and in, fools Duran as he swings through it, strike 3. Third punch out for Griffin today, 2 down. Now to bring up Jones, 0 for 1. Make sure, is that Griffin's third? Yes it is, just wanted to make sure. Jones struck out swinging his last time up. Drops from on fire to locked in. First pitch fastball away, caught a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change up at the knees, line to center field, hanging up for Jennings. He makes, one hops into his glove. It's a base hit for Jones. 1 for 2, I thought he could get there. Didn't want to risk the slide there as Jones reaches with the 2-out single. How to bring up Backman, 1 for 1 with the single. Swung through a 2-seamer away, high, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, swung through it again, 0-2 the count. Fastball up and in, taken high, 1-2. Good eye from Backman. Curveball down and in, pulled foul, still 1-2. Change it down in the way is low in the dirt, 2-2. You see him up and away. Swung through it high. He chases it. And that's the 4th punch up for Griffin. 2nd in the inning as he puts another 0 on the board. Bottom 4. It's still 6-0. Woody, Pitts, and McFreddy do up. Here is Christopher Woody leading off 0 for 2 today at the third base position. Dupole still rattled out there to start the inning. Caught the top of the zone with a heater, 0-1. Swung late at a high heater. Woody behind 0-2. And he swung late at another high heater as he's now 0 for 3. First punch up for Dupole today, 1 down. That'll bring up Pitts, 1 for 2 today. Singled his last time up. Fastball up and in is high and inside, 1-0. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-1. Heater high, 2-1 the count to Pitts. Slider middle in, ripped into right center field. That drops into fourth's glove on the 1 hop. Second hit today for Pitts. His second single, he's 2 for 3. That'll bring up McFreddy, 2 for 2 today. Double single and an RBI in the cards for the second year D8 first baseman. Fastball up and in is nowhere near the zone, ball 1. Fastball down and in, dribbled in the hole to third. Runda flyers the second one, Whoopity to first, double play, and that gets Dupole out of the inning. 0 on the board for Dupole, but it's still down 6 runs to the 5th. Kingman third and fourth due up. Here's Kingman 0 for 1 today. He's tense now after failing to get a hit his first time up. His average is creeping closer to 100 on the year. Fouled off that fastball, 1-1 the count. Curveball up and in, swung through it as he chased it inside, 1-2 the count. Change him up and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Another punch out for Griffin, his 5th today. And that puts the 1 down in the inning. Brings up Runda third. She walked her last time up. So far, the only batter to walk against Griffin today. First pitch curveball down and away. Hard grounder to third. Woody dives to his right and cuts it off. He hurries and fires in time. 2 down. Great reactions at the hot corner from Christopher. 2 down in the inning. Nobody on for 4th. 1 for 1 today with a single. Stranded to third base last time he was on the base path. Change up at the knees, called for a strike, 0-1. Fastball inside misses, 1-1. Change up away, 2-seamer away misses, 2-1. Curveball middle in, pulled foul by 4th, 2-2 the count. 2-seamer down in the way, hard ground to the third. Woody dives to his left this time and cuts it off. He'll fire. Oh, it's fumbled by McFreddy. That's going to be an E3 as 4th will get second on the play. Bring up Whoopity 0 for 1. No hit there for 4th, as that's going to be an error. Still, Griffin now needs to pitch around this and avoid giving up his first run. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up and away, fouled back by Whoopity, 1-1. 2-seamer middle in, check swing low, 1-2. Ball down in the way, check swing, good take from Whoopity in the dirt, 2-2. Fastball down and in, check swing called, strike 3, and that's a punch out for Griffin, his 6th today, as he gets out of the inning unscathed despite the error by McFreddy. Bottom 5, it's 6-0 still. Reliable, Ho and Jennings due up. There's Reliable, 1 for 2, 3-run homer his last time at the plate. Let's see what he does here against Dupole. That 1-2-3 inning last time out for Dupole brought him down to tense mojo. As he got out of the rattled zone. Falls behind 2-0 to Reliable though. Slider middle in, sky to left center field, going over Velos as she's there. Makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Ho, 1 for 2 today. Solo home run. Grounded out the second bases last time up. Fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. Change up down and in is skied to left field. This should be an easy play for Jones. He makes the catch, 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up Jennings. Singled his last time up, he's 1 for 2 today. Fastball up and away, line hard, left center field. Over for Jones though, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Dupole. So he gets through the 5th unscathed. To the 6th, Velos, Stanley, and Duran due up against Griffin, looking for the quality start. Velos is over 2 today with the strikeout. Fastball low, ball 1. Change up away, outside, 2-0. 2-seamer down and away, grounded softly to second. Electro charges, fields it and fires, 1 down. Bring up Stanley 0 for 2. Curveball up and in, fouled back, 0-1. Fastball down and away, swung through it as he chops late, 0-2. 2-seamer up and away, outside, good take from Stanley, 1-2. Change up down and in. Chases it low. Strike 3. Another punch out for Griffin. His 6th today. 2 down, and that'll bring up Duran 0 for 2. Or sorry, 7th today for Griffin. He's almost doubled his season total. First pitch, two-seamer left middle of the plate. Duran cracks that left center field as it hits off the base of the wall. Should be extra bases as Jennings gets it in. It is a 2-out double for Duran as he reaches base safely. That'll extend the inning for Jones, who singled his last time up. He's also struck out today. He's 1 for 2. Fastball down and in, misses. Ball 1. Ball down and away. Jones hits it hard at the middle. Electra there, playing it on the holding the runner. He dives to his right, makes a stop, and fires in time to get Jones. That ends the inning. Another scoreless one for Griffin as he has the quality start on the books right now. Bottom 6th. Burnside, Polbean, and Electra go up against Dupole. There's Burnside, 1 for 2 today with an RBI double. Change up inside, misses from Dupole. Ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0 the count. Fastball in there, away, 2-1. Curveball down, grounded to third, right at Runda. She'll make the play. 1 down. That'll bring up Polbean, 1 for 2 with a single. Change him away, 0-1. Fastball down in the dirt, 1-1. Change up away, 1-2 the count. Fastball at the knee, swung late by Polbean, and he is down swinging again. Second punch out today for Dupole. First for Polbean. Falls to 1-3, and that'll bring up Electro, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out his last time up at the plate. Dupole's back to neutral mojo here. Swinging late is Electro on the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball down and in, fouled back, 0-2. Fastball down and in, turned on by Electro, hit pretty deep down the left field line. It is gone! Cannonball coming at you in the lower left field seats. First home run for Eduardo Electro as a member of the Freebooters, and his first this year and his second year with us. 7-0 the score. Actually, I think it's his 3rd year with us now that I think about it, but oh well. Next up, Christopher Woody, 0 for 3 today. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 0-1. Dupole tense again as he's ahead 0-2 to Woody. Change up at the knees, grounded to short easily. Stanley backhands and fires in time to get Woody, who falls to 0-4 as that ends the inning. But the Freebooters get a solo home run from Eduardo Electro, his first of the year. It is 7-0 to the 7th. Backman, Kingman in 3rd to up against Griffin. There's Backman, 1 for 2 today with a single. He's also struck out. Curveball bounces, ball 1. Backman struck out last time at the plate as he fouls that fastball off. 1-1 the count. Two-seamer up and in. Check swing high. Good take from Harry. 2-1 the count. Change it down and away. Dribble to the mound. Griffin backhands it and fires. 1 down. Brings up Kingman. 0 for 2 today. Still tense. Two-seamer up and away. Line down the right field line. That is foul by Kingman. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Called a strike. 0-2. Change it down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Another punch out for Griffin. His 8th today as he doubles his season total to 16. 2 down in the inning. That'll bring up run to 3rd. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Fastball up and away. Outside. Ball 1. Curveball down and away. Low. Bounces. 2-0. Change up middle in. Called a strike. 2-1. Two-seamer down and away. One hopper to first. McFreddy fields it cleanly. Flips to Griffin in time. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Pat as he gets through the 7th scoreless. Bottom 7. We're still up 7. Pitts, McFreddy, and Reliable do up against Dupole. Here's Pitts, 2 for 3 today. He's got 2 singles on the cards. Singled his last time up. First pitch curveball down and in. Bloop to center field. That will drop in front of the sliding Bayless for a base hit. Pitts has his 3rd hit today. He's 3 for 4. Good effort from Bayless. She was just playing him too deep. Next up, McFreddy. Grounded out the 3rd base his last time up. He's 2 for 3 today. He also made an error in the field, which is why he's tense. Dupole exits here after 6+ innings, giving up 7 earned runs, I believe 11 hits, and 1 walk. Striking out 2 batters. He is in the hook for the loss as Flapjack Knockmore, the left-hander, will come out of the bullpen to relieve him. For Knockmore, recently signed out of the free agent market as he was patiently waiting for his next job, as the Blowfish decided to give him another chance. In 3 appearances since being signed, he's 1-0 with a 0 ERA and a 0.86 whip. No earned runs given up in 2 1/3 innings. 3 appearances. He has recorded 1 save, given up 1 hit, 1 walk, and struck out 3. Batting average against 143 on the year. McFreddy ready. Here we go. He's 2 for 3 today. RBI on the score. He's also doubled, singled, and hit into a double play last time up. Curveball down and in, blooped up the middle, and that's a base hit as it gets past the diving Whoopity's glove. Base hit for McFreddy. He's now 3 for 4 and back to neutral mojo. First and second with 1 down for Reliable, none down. Reliable flew out his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today with a 3-run homer. Fastball high from Knockmore, ball 1. Curveball middle in, caught the zone, 1-1. Curveball down, sky ball by Reliable to center field. This should be an easy play for Velos. Makes catch for the first out. Wisely, neither runner decides to test their luck, and that'll bring up Ho. He's 1 for 3 today with a solo home run. Curveball inside, misses from Knockmore, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, line to second, right at Whoopity, who makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Jennings, 1 for 3 with a single. Lefty v lefty matchup here as Knockmore sets and fires. Strike at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, bloop to right center field. That will get over the leaping Whoopity's glove for a base hit. Going to third is McFreddy, who'll beat the throw from fourth as Pitts scores from second. RBI for Jennings. It's now 8-0 Freebooters. Brings up Burnside. He's 1 for 3 today with an RBI double. Grounded that his last time up. First pitch fastball down and is called strike, 0-1. Burnside loses his contact versus right-hander trait as Knockmore's a lefty. Fastball low, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Check swing away. Good take from Burnside, 2-1. Fastball below the knees, grounded back to Knockmore, who fires the first, and that ends the inning. Freebooters, they'll get another run on a 2-out single by Jennings. 8-0 the score to the 8th. 4th, Whoopity and Velos do up against Griffin. There's 4th. He's 1 for 2 today with the single. Griffin approaching the 85 pitch mark here on the afternoon. First pitch fastball hit up the middle to short. Diving's Reliable to his left to cut it off. He fires. Just late as 4th beats it out for an infield single thanks to his great speed. Puts him on at first. Now to bring up Whoopity 0 for 2 and rattled. Pick off to first. Nothing doing. First pitch changeup down and in is called strike, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away. Grounded to first. McFreddy taps the bag 1. Throw to second. Just late. Fielder's choice. 4th was charging hard there. He's in scoring position for Velos with 1 down. Velos 0 for 3 today. Fastball up and in is high. Ball 1. Curveball down. Swung through it. A good chop by Velos, but it was in the dirt. 1-1. Two-seamer down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Fastball up and away. Pop foul by Velos. Out of play. 1-2. Changeup up and in. Taken high and inside. 2-2 the count. Curveball down and away. Dribbled back to the mound. Griffin throws to third. He's got Rod 4th and a rundown. Not the right guy to have in a rundown. His 4th is one of the fastest base runners in the league. But we will tire him out and Reliable. Nope. Griffin will run him down between the base paths for the second out as Velos reaches on the fielder's choice. 2 down runner at first for Stanley, who's 0 for 3. Griffin up over 90 pitches on the contest. Changeup down in the way is a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and in, check swing low, 0-2 the count as Griffin looks for another punch out today. To cap his outing, two-seamer away, chased it outside, strike 3. 9th punch out today for Griffin as he gets out of the inning with another 0. Bottom 8, it's 8-0. Polbean, Electro, and Woody do up against Knockmore. Here's Polbean, 1 for 3 today with a single. Struck out his last time up. Fastball away, caught the corner up and away, 0-1. Fastball away, hitting the hole to first, off the diving Kingman's glove, but it ricochets to Whoopity, who flips to Knockmore, 1 down. That is 3-4-1 in your scorebooks. Polbean now 1 for 4, and that'll bring up Eduardo Electro. Hit his first home run of the year with last time up. He's also singled. He's 2 for 3 and locked in today. Strike at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, hard grounded to second right at Whoopity, who fields it cleanly, 2 down. That'll bring up Woody 0 for 4 today. Strike. Oh, fastball high from Knockmore. Ball 1. Fastball inside, misses. 2-0 the count. Fastball away, misses. 3-0 the count. That is a 4-pitch walk as Woody will take his base. First walk today for him. First for Knockmore. Second today for the Blowfish pitching staff. And that'll bring up Pitts. 3 for 4 today. 3 singles on the cards. Strike away on the heater. 0-1. Fastball high. 1-1. Fastball inside misses. 2-1 the count to Pitts. Fastball inside. 3-1 the count. Fastball up and in. Line to right center. Whoopity there to make the catch, though, and that ends the inning. To the 9th, we're up 8-0. Duran, Jones, and Backman do up. Middle of the lineup for the Blowfish. Duran leads off. 1 for 3 with the double. Griffin done here after 8 shutout innings, striking out 9, giving up 5 hits with 1 walk. No runs on the cards. He is in line for the win. Let's see if we can give it to him. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be right-hander Kingston Parra. Parra is making his 4th appearance of the year. He is 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA and an 0.86 whip. He's given up 2 earned runs in 7 innings pitched. 1 save recorded in his 3 appearances, giving up 6 hits, 1 of them a homer, and he struck out 3 batters. Batting average against .240 on the year as he looks to shut down the middle of the Blowfish lineup one more time. Fastball down in the way, grounded hard to third. Woody backhands it quickly and fires. It is high, and that is the 2nd error today for the Freebooters as Duran will get 2nd on the play. That'll bring up Jones, 1 for 3 with a single. RBI man active for Jones here. Curveball outside from Parra, ball 1. Football down and in, misses, 2-0. Fastball down and away, fouled off by Jones, 2-1. Change up and in, called a strike, 2-2. Slider away, misses, 3-2, the count to Jones. Fastball down and in, grounded hard to first. McFreddy there fields it cleanly. He'll tap the bag himself, 1 down as Durant gets to third. That'll bring up Backman, 1 for 3 with a single. Curveball down in the way, and the first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Change up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Forkball down and in the dirt, bounces, 1-2. Slider up and in, almost hits Backman as it forces him off the plate, 2-2. Fastball away, line to short. Reliable leaps, knocks it down, recovers. Just late as Backman beats it out. It's an infield single, 8-1 as the Blowfish score their first run on the single. Unearned run to Parra. That'll bring up Kingman, 0 for 3 today. Fastball away for a strike, 0-1. Workball down and in, chopper to first. Freddie fields it, taps the bag for the 2nd out. Throw to second in time to get Backman. It's a double play, and that ends the game as the Freebooters win 8-1 today over the Blowfish. Rather painless win for us as we could have gotten away without giving up a run had Woody not made that 2nd painful error in the 9th inning. Nevertheless, a win is a win, and we will take it as we improve to 7-3 on the year, extend our lead to 1 full game over the Moose in the division. On the Blowfish side of things, only 6 hits, 2 for 4, 2 for Backman, 1 for Jones and Duran. RBI today for Harry Backman on an infield single. On the other side, for us, everybody got a hit except Woody, but Woody did draw a walk, so everybody got on base. 3 hits today for Pitts and McFreddy. RBI for McFreddy on a double. Reliable, 3-run homer. Ho, a solo homer. Jennings, RBI single. Burnside, an RBI double. And Lardo Electro gets his first home run as a freebooter. Solo shot. Pitching lines, Dupole, 6 innings, plus 12 hits, 8 earned runs, 2 hits, 3 homers given up. He falls to 0-2 as he takes a loss. Knockmore, 2 innings out of the bullpen, 2 hits given up with 1 walk. On the other side, Pat Griffin, 8 innings, 5 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. He improves to 2-0 in the year. And Parra goes an inning out of the pen, giving up a hit and an unearned run. Players of the game is Pat Griffin. He had good pitching, scoreless pitching performance, only giving up 5 hits through 8 innings, striking out 9 and walking 1. Reliable, the runner-up with the 3-run homer. And then Electro, 2 for 4 day with the solo homer. He is 3rd place. Nice. Another win on the cards for the Freebooters. We improved to 7-3. and we extend our division lead to 1 full game over the Moose. Blowfish fall to 5-5, and they are no longer in second place. Sim up to the next game here. We got a boatload of games to get through, 21 of them to be exact. Let's see if they have any effect on the division as it stands. Herbisaur's taking on the Sawteeth here. Herbisaur's rally to win 5-4. Wild Pigs now taking on the Sirloins. Wild Pigs win 3-2 as they almost blow it. Herbisaur's taking on the division-leading Sandcats here. Herbisaur's pull the upset and win in the 9th, 4-3. Hot Corners then take on the Sirloins. Hot Corners pull the shutout, 9-0. Moose take on the Sandcats. Sandcats win 3-2 as the Moose lose again. Nice. Herbisaurs then take on the Blowfish here. Herbisaurs win 11-2. Moose then take on the last place Wild Pigs, and they win rather easily, 12-1. So they improve to 7-5. Sirloins win in 10 innings over the Blowfish, 4-3. Sandcats then take on the Moonstars, first and second place in that division. First place Sandcats win easily, 7-1. Moonstars then take on the third place Sawteeth. Moonstars do win 2-1, taking sole possession of second place. So looking at the division standings now, we now still have a 1-game lead on the Moose as they lose twice and win once, as they are at 7-5 and we are at 7-3. Herbisaurs win twice, moving up to 5-7. Hot Corners win once, moving up to 4-7, and the Wild Pigs lose twice, falling to 4-8. Sandcats win; they're up to 9-4, and they also lose once as well. They have a 2-game lead over the Moonstars, who sit at 6-5, followed by the Sirloins at 6-6. Sawteeth at 5-6 and Blowfish at 5-7. Wild Pigs are 1 loss away from officially being eliminated from playoff contention. On the other side, the Heaters have already been eliminated from playoff contention at 5-9. With an 8-9 win team in that epic division, I think the Platypi are in danger. So are the Wideloads. Nemesis already at 8 wins as well. The other teams are going to need to wake up soon, otherwise they're going to be kissing their playoff chances goodbye. Next game, Freebooters. We're taking on the Hot Corners here in Game 11. We're going to be at home once again, as we're going to be taking on Rachel Rhubarb, the long reliever. Left-hander 1-0 with a 4.50 ERA and a 1 whip. And for us, it's scheduled to be Olaf Slakov, 0-1 with a 6 ERA and a 1.67 whip. I might try to release him for Tusker Fuss, bring him back for the end of the year, see if he's still available. Pumper Lumpkins off the Platypi here, replaced by Rory Crowds. Stump Hits loses 1 arm. That's not good. Brittany Harrell goes to the Buzzards, replacing Elijah Gobbleson as they improve their bench there. Buzzards desperately trying to stay off the playoff hunt. They're 3-8. Heaters signed Jules Bergman, replacing Rosie Harden as they're cutting some cap there in the outfield. Oh, Tusker Fuss is still out there. Interesting. What's he at right now? He's at 7.3, so we have cut him down 1.1 million from what he was making at the end of last year, which was 8.4. So if we sign him for Slakov, that is a penalty of 4.3, which will take us down to 7.6, if the math is right. I could keep risking it, but I don't know if that's worth it at this point. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be worth it. So yeah, I say we sign Fuss, get him back, and then set up our rotation. So yeah, let's get Tusker back. I mean, I didn't have any faith in him at the start of the year, which is why we let him go. We cut his price down a little bit, and now he's back on the team. And we still have almost $8 million in the bank, so that's pretty good. We're now going to be making just under $500,000 a game. So that's all right. Looking at these player development options, I do like this one for reliable, but it's not going to be here next time, and it's way too expensive. We will be able to get this one for Jennings next time, because it will still be here. This is an interesting one for Parra, but if I'm going to get the one for Jennings, I don't have enough left for Parra, so we'll see. Ellison, that is a horrible one. Too high of a chance to get walk prone. We're going to let that go. Same with McFreddy. This is another horrible one. Too high of a chance to get whiffer, and it's really expensive as well. So Big yikes. So yeah, we're going to get this one for Jennings next time, and then we'll see what kind of money we have left for anything else. Alright, let's set the lineup call today. Woody's going to lead off at third base despite being tense, having gone 0 for 4, and also making an error in the last game. Pitts bats second at first base, still locked in. Efrat Ho bats third at catcher. We're actually going to put Freeman out there so that way Ho can fully heal from his groin injury so he can be ready for the games following. Jennings will bat... do I want Freeman up that high? Probably not. I'm going to put McFreddy up there and then Jennings, then Reliable. Actually, no, then Polbean, because Polbean's got more power. Oh, Herpy Nixon's out there too. Yeah, have him bat 6th. Oh, yeah. Actually, let Jennings bat 3rd. Polbean bat 4th. Then Nixon, then McFreddy. Then Reliable, then Freeman, and then Salmon will bat 9th. Yep. I kind of want Electro to play because he did hit a home run last game, but Salmon is the better player, so I'm going to let him start, and if he doesn't get a hit by, like, the 5th inning, we'll bring Electro in and let him hit. Alright, so that's the lineup. Woody, Pitts, Jennings, Polbean, Nixon in right field for Burnside, McFreddy, Reliable, Freeman, and then Salmon. And we'll have Tusker Fuss on the hill making his season debut as he has not pinched since the playoffs last year. We'll be taking on Rhubarb. Can we keep our winning ways going against the Hot Corners? We'll find out next time. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.